Friends, now we discuss about increasing and decreasing function. Let I be an interval containing a domain of real valued function f. Number 1, function f is said to be strictly increasing function if for all x1 x2 belongs to I, x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than fx2. Clear? That means x increase, then value of function is also increase. Then in this case, given function is said to be strictly increasing function. Now normally increasing function, second definition, increasing function if for all x1 x2 belongs to I, x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than or equal to fx2, then given function is said to be increasing function. X increase, then value of function is also increase. In this case, function is said to be increasing function. Same for decreasing function. First, here we discuss about strictly decreasing. If for all x1 x2 belongs to I, x1 less than x2 implies fx1 greater than fx2, or x1 greater than x2 implies fx1 less than fx2. That is in opposite order. X1 less than x2, then fx1 greater than fx2, or x1 greater than x2, then its opposite order, fx1 less than fx2. Then given function is said to be strictly decreasing function. Clear? Now decreasing function. If for all x1 x2 belongs to I, x1 less than x2 implies fx1 greater than or equal to fx2. Here greater than or equal to fx2, then given function is said to be decreasing function. Okay? Now next, constant function. For all x belongs to I, if fx is equal to c, where c is a constant, it's called the constant function. Clear? For any value of x, value of function is always constant. This function is said to be constant function. And the graph of constant function, we get this type. For any value of x, graph parallel to x-axis or a x-axis. Now, decreasing and increasing at x0, at a proper point x0, if x lies in an open interval, and in this interval given function is increasing or decreasing, then function is said to be increasing or decreasing at x 0. Clear? Now theorem number first. If f is continuous on a closed interval AB and differentiable on open interval AB, and number 1, f is increasing if f dash x greater than 0 for all x belongs to open interval AB. Clear? That is, a first derivative greater than 0, then given function is said to be increasing function. Next, f is said to be decreasing if f dash x, that is a first derivative, less than 0 for all x belongs to AB. Clear? And the third, f is said to be constant function. Constant if f dash x first derivative become 0. Clear this? For all x belongs to AB. So first derivative greater than 0, then given function is a increasing function. First derivative less than 0, then function is a decreasing function, and a first derivative equal to 0, then given function is said to be constant function. Okay? Now here we solve some question of exercise 6.2. First question, show that the function given by fx is equal to 3x plus 17 is increasing on R. Remember that this is a symbol for increasing. This is a increasing and this is a symbol for decreasing. Remember this. Fx is equal to 3x plus 17. We want to show that is increasing on R. We know that if a first derivative greater than 0, then given function is increasing. Here, find the first derivative. Fx is equal to, we have 3x plus 17. Therefore, first derivative f dash x is equal to 3. And for any value of x, f dash x is equal to 3 greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. Therefore, f is increasing on R. Clear? Similarly, equation number 2. Show that function fx is equal to e raised to 2x is increasing on R. Show that. Here, get a first derivative. So f dash x is equal to, we get e raised to 2x. Derivative of e raised to 2x is a e raised to 2x into derivative of 2x is equal to 2. For any value of x, e raised to 2x is always positive, into 2 is always positive, that is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. Therefore, f is increasing. Clear? Increasing on R. Okay? Now question number 3. Show that function given by fx is equal to sin x is increasing in a 0 to pi by 2, decreasing in a pi by 2 to pi, neither increasing nor decreasing in a 0 to pi. Here we want to show that given function fx is equal to sin x is increasing in a 0 to pi. A. Here fx is equal to, we have sin x. So differentiate with respect to x, we get f dash x is equal to cos x. Now for a, x belongs to 0 to x belongs to, for all x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, cos x greater than 0. This implies f dash x greater than 0 because cos x is equal to f dash x. So f dash x greater than 0, therefore f is increasing and 0 to pi by 2. Clear? B, in a pi by 2 to pi, for all x belongs to pi by 2 to pi. In a second quadrant, cos x less than 0, this implies f dash x cos x is equal to f dash x less than 0. Therefore, f is decreasing in pi by 2 to pi. Clear? C. Remember this, for all x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, f dash x greater than 0, and for all x belongs to pi by 2 to pi, f dash x less than 0. Therefore, fx is neither increasing nor decreasing. Clear? Now question number 4. Find the interval in which function fx is equal to 2x square minus 3x is increasing and b decreasing. Find the interval. To get interval in which given function is increasing and decreasing, we get a first derivative. Here fx is equal to, we have 2x square minus 3x. Therefore, first derivative f dash x is equal to 3 to here 2 to 4x minus 3. Clear? So f dash x, take f dash x is equal to 0. So this implies 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to 3 by 4. So remember this, in minus infinite to 3 by 4, f dash x less than 0, and 3 by 4 to infinite, f dash x greater than 0. So for all x belongs to minus infinite to 3 by 4, f dash x first derivative less than 0. Therefore, f is decreasing. Clear? Decreasing in minus infinite to 3 by 4. Okay? And for all x belongs to 3 by 4 to infinite, 3 by 4 to infinite, f dash x greater than 0. Therefore, f is increasing. Okay? Increasing in 3 by 4 to infinite. Okay? So in this interval, given function is decreasing and in this interval function is a increasing function. Okay. Now question number 5. Find interval in which fx is equal to 2x raised to 3 minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7 is increasing, decreasing. 2x raised to 3, 3x square minus 36x plus 7. Remember this here. To get interval, first we get first derivative and compare with 0 and get value of x. Here fx is equal to 2x raised to 3 minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7. Therefore f dash x is equal to here 3 to 6 x square minus 3 to 6 x minus 36. Derivative of x is a 1. Derivative of 7 is a 0. Therefore, for increasing, decreasing, compare with 0. So 6x square minus 6x minus 36 is equal to 0. This implies 6 dividing by 6, we get x square minus x minus 6 36 is equal to 0. This implies get the factor x minus 3 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 2. So change into interval form. Here minus 2 and 3. So in interval minus infinite to minus 2, minus 2 to 3 and 3 to infinite. Now look here. In a minus infinite to minus 2, if x lies here, then x plus 2 less than 0, that is this is negative. X minus 3 also become negative, and the product of these two minus minus become plus. So this f dash x become positive. So f dash x is a positive. That means first derivative positive. So function becomes increasing function. Clear? Similarly, in minus 2 to 3, if x lies between minus 2 to 3, then x plus 2 become positive and x minus 3 become negative. So product of these two become negative. So in this case, nature of function become decreasing. Clear? And 3 to infinite, that is x lies in 3 to infinite. So in this case, to take this side, so x plus 2 greater than 0. So this is a positive. 3 take this side, so x minus 3 also positive. So positive, and product of these two is positive. So positive. So in this case, or in this interval, function becomes a increasing function. Okay. So f is increasing in which interval? Minus infinite to minus 2 and 3 to infinite, and decreasing in only one interval, minus 2 to 3. Clear? So applying this method, we get interval in which given function is increasing and decreasing. For this here, first we get a first derivative, compare first derivative with a 0, get a factor, from this get value of x and change into interval form, and using this value table, we discuss about nature of given function, is increasing or decreasing. Now question number 7. so that y is equal to log 1 plus x minus 2x upon 2 plus x, x greater than minus 1 is an increasing function. For this, first we get a first derivative. Dy dx is equal to derivative of log function is a 1 upon 1 plus x minus derivative of this 2x upon 2 plus x is a 2 plus x into derivative of 2x is a 2 minus 2x into derivative of 2 plus x is 1 upon 2 plus x raised to 2. Clear? So is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x minus 2 take inside, so become 4 plus 2x minus 2x upon 2 plus x raised to 2. So 1 upon 1 plus x minus here 2x cancel, so we get 4 upon 2 plus x raised to 2. So is equal to, now simplify this, 2 plus x raised to 2, expansion of this is a 4 plus 4x plus x square minus 4 into these terms, so become 4 minus 4x, clear, upon 1 plus x into 2 plus x raised to 2. Taking LCM, 1 plus x, 2 plus x raised to 2, we get these terms. So is equal to, here dy dx is equal to x square, 4x plus minus cancel, 4 plus minus cancel, so remaining term only x square upon 1 plus x into 2 plus x raised to 2, and is always greater than 0 because x greater than minus 1 given condition. So this is positive and this two term is always positive with x square given. So therefore y is increasing throughout its domain. Okay. Now remaining question we solve in the next lecture. Okay.